Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Welcome Grove Homestead. Things are a little bit crazy this morning because I came up here to check on the goats and to give Miss Maggie her CDT shot and came up to a surprise. Kitty, you weren't supposed to be due for like another almost a week. I checked her ligaments last night. They were still 100% tight. They were there, and her bag was like not popped yet. But yeah, she went ahead and, I came up to the barn and he had like just been born.
He wasn't there this morning when I was doing chores.
So, but she's doing a great job. She's cleaning him up. She's taking care of him. And she's pushing any other goats away from her. Oh, hi Molly. Get your nose out of the camera. But,
just like her mom.
oh, look, there he goes. So we'll let her get him up and then we can move them into the nursery together. Look at that. 2 attempts and he's up. Kudos, little man.
Careful. Is this her first baby?
No, it's not her first baby. This is her third time having babies.
Oh, so she knows what to do?
She's never gotten to raise her own babies before.
Oh.
So it's kind of like it's the first time.
She's doing a good job so far.
Yeah, she's doing great. Look at you, you're just adorable. Okay, so we have moved Mom and Baby into our kidding pen. Now I just gave Kitty a bucket of warm molasses water. And what that does is it kind of boosts her blood sugar, gives her a little bit of energy, gonna help her pass the placenta and just kind of give her the energy to take care of a newborn. So she's doing really good. Oh, Mama. And she really likes the molasses water, so she's going for it. Precious, precious little baby over here. He is just adorable. A mite bit early. A little earlier than expected. Hey, Mom. She's checking me out now. Hey, you're good, right? He is just precious. Good job, Kitty. Good job. There you go. Good mama. Well, today is a day for surprises. Audrey was out in the field and she comes running back to the house and says, Mom, Rapunzel had a baby. And here she is. Rapunzel had her baby in the field after being in the barn this morning with nary a sign or symptom that she was going to have. Would you look at that? That is one red tinted baby. Hi, Mama. Look at that baby. little red boy. Hermione is very curious about him.
It's like Bindi.
Claire's coming over to meet the baby. Oh goodness, Claire is very excited. Hey Rapunzel. You did a good job, Mom. Look at that baby. He is bright red. Where did that come from? Daddy was black. Where'd he come from, huh? Good job, Mom.
Get your farm fresh butt nuggets here.
So along with all the new life that's happening on our farm, we also have other forms of, I guess it could be new life, but it's not gonna be, it's
potential new life.
Potential, I guess. But yes, we have some beautiful eggs that are coming from all 4 species of birds that we have here on the farm. We have guinea, chicken, turkey, and goose eggs.
Yes.
And today we're gonna do a taste test in my mom's new beautiful kitchen.
Look at this place.
Which is why there's a little bit of echoing you're probably picking up, but.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's open. It's like clean and
well
beautiful.
Lit.
It's beautiful.
But
Speaking of beautiful, look at like the variety of colors on these.
This
is
lovely.
wild.
But I really want to know a side-by-side comparison of the flavor of each of these eggs. So we're going to cook them and we're going to eat them. So obviously each species lays a different egg and they all have very unique characteristics. If we look at the guinea eggs, now I have been told that our guineas are laying particularly small eggs, but they are very different in texture, they're different in shape from a standard, let's say, chicken egg. Now these are very oblong, they're pointed, they're very porous, and the feel on the shell is very different. And when we crack them, the shells are remarkably thick and difficult to crack compared to a chicken egg. And we have 2 examples of chicken egg that are 2 different colors, obviously. Yes. We've got one of our brown egg layers and we have one of our green egg layers chickens. So these are gonna be kind of our baseline chicken egg compared to everything else.
Does the color change the taste at all?
The color does not affect the flavor. It is purely just the pigmentation of the shell. So the whole grocery store, it's almost like a fable that brown eggs are healthier in the grocery store. It's literally just a different breed of chicken that laid the egg. It all depends on what the chicken ate that dictates how healthy an egg is. So up next we have turkey eggs. And these are beautiful. I cannot get over how lovely the turkey eggs are. They're very pointed, they're very speckled, they're very pretty. So I'm really looking forward to tasting and seeing how we like turkey eggs. And then last but not least, we have goose eggs, which we know are quite large. And it's basically 1 goose egg is the equivalent of 3 chicken eggs. So we're gonna be eating a lot of egg today because this right here is a half dozen chicken eggs. So I'm looking forward to seeing the different flavor profiles, like geese being a waterfowl versus a chicken. We also know that the goose egg shells are incredibly thick because it's got to grow a larger bird, so it's got to be nice and strong for that baby to stay in there until it hatches. So they're a little bit difficult to crack, but pretty delicious. You like them, huh?
I love goose eggs, chicken eggs, turkey eggs, and guinea eggs.
You've eaten all of them?
Yes.
I think you might be the only one who's eaten all of them.
What was your favorite, buddy?
Which one's your favorite?
Probably the turkey egg.
Really? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. We are melting some butter here in a pan for us to fry our eggs. We're gonna do each egg as a fried egg and sample it and just move on down the line. You guys want to start with guinea eggs?
Sure.
Okay.
Smallest to largest?
Smallest to largest. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Those are hard. Oh, and it broke the yolk.
Rookie move.
Rookie move. Wow, that shell is so tough. There we go.
That dark yolk.
Nice, beautiful dark yolks. A dash of salt and pepper. Because we're not total animals.
Don't forget the cheese and the garlic, the bread.
Oh, some of my favorite
Sriracha.
fried eggs are like with cheese and herbs. So good.
A little bit of avocado.
I'm not quite that Californian.
Not California at all anymore.
And I'm okay with that.
All right, you dinosaur breeder.
Dinosaur breeder.
Let's see if she can do it.
Not quite there yet. I don't know. They're barely attached to each other, so we'll see. There we go.
Like a professional rookie.
A professional rookie.
Yes. You gotta start somewhere.
Okay, you guys ready to cut into it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
That didn't quite bleed.
Oh, this one got a little bit more cooked. That's okay.
It had a broken yolk, so it didn't
That's
have
true.
all that thickness.
All right, let's taste it.
That looks awesome. I wonder what that yolk tastes like. Ew, disgusting. You call this food? Ooh, it's really creamy.
All right. Caleb, you like yours a little bit more done, right? So you can have that one.
It's like, gut it down.
It's
pretty
really
good.
good.
It's a little creamy.
It is creamy. They are a little bit small. It helps that we have like a million guineas, so
Delish.
when they lay eggs.
Yeah, I think there's about 500 of them at the house right now.
Guineas or guinea eggs?
Yes. The ticks don't stand a chance this year. All these tiny dinosaurs running around. All right,
Okay,
that was pretty good. I'll do some dishes.
on to the chicken egg. Okay, so now on to chicken eggs. Now, since that's kind of our baseline, we know what a chicken egg should look like, what it should taste like. Hopefully many of you know what a chicken egg should look and taste like. But our birds are free range. They have had some supplementation throughout the winter just because food is a little harder to come by. But we are still looking for a nice, dark, almost orange looking yolk when we crack them open.
Yeah, the darker, the more bugs and things they're eating, protein they're getting, the darker that yolk is going to be. Look at
Okay.
that. Oh my goodness. That is not a pale yolk.
Very nice. There was a brief period of time when I did not have my backyard chickens anymore and we had to go to store-bought eggs. And it made me so sad to crack those eggs open. They were so pale. And we do expect that as their natural forages come back in, they're going to be eating more bugs and more natural sources of food. Those egg yolks are going to be super orange in the summertime. Okay, here we go. We're going to flip.
Wow. I'm envious of your skills. 2 chicken eggs coming up hot. I love the chicken yolk.
There we go. Would you look at those?
It's a marathon egg. A little runny.
Watch.
It'll bleed.
No, leave it. All right, everybody, chicken eggs.
Chicken egg. I wonder what a chicken egg tastes like.
I wonder. Never had those.
Mmm. Okay, to be honest,
That homemade butter really,
yeah, I was gonna say
Makes it way better.
it's feels creamy too. I don't
because
notice.
it's done right.
I don't notice a huge difference between the chicken egg and the guinea egg.
I do.
Not in the farm raised chicken egg. What are you feeling?
I feel like the guinea egg had a slightly different flavor. It wasn't bad. It just was slightly different. And the creamy factor was
It was a little creamier on the
very
guinea.
slightly different texture, a little bit creamier on the guinea. Okay, next up is going to be our turkey eggs. We have Narragansett turkeys, mostly Narragansett turkeys. We have also a red bronze-breasted turkey, and we have a fall fire turkey hen. So, since I'm not actually, super closely watching who's laying what, we don't know exactly which hens lay these eggs, but turkey. They're turkey eggs. The membrane on that's really thick.
Getting bigger. My goodness. I took the whole thing.
Goodness. Yep, the membrane is way thick on a turkey. Don't break. All right. Okay, so not so much a super thick shell like the guinea, but the membrane was really thick.
A little sal y pimienta. Hi everybody, my name's Amanda. No, an emergency came up. Amanda had to run, so I get to try my hand at flipping eggs. This is where like the rubber meets the road. I was talking all that smack about rookie move and all that, and I'm about to make a disastrous decision. Doing this on film. I always use this. Okay, all right. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Let's see. No, we're not. This is gonna be really ugly. Whatever you do, don't tell Amanda I did this. Just use a spatula?
Just use the spatula.
Okay.
And she edits it.
Nope, you know what? I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. No, I'm not.
Flip it quick. Before you make it. Hey, you did it the old-fashioned way.
There we go. Oh, ta-da! All right, Nathan, you're gonna take up mental for your mom. Nice. All right, what do you got there, buddy?
Turkey eggs.
Okay, let's see you cut those turkey eggs. See if we get any runny yolk out of it.
They're a little runny. I mean, a little overcooked.
Hey there.
Well, they still
They're
have
just
some.
perfectly done, right?
Exactly.
Best eggs we've had all day.
Perfect. This one might be a little runny.
I mean, as undeeply scientific as it is to lose your chef mid-shot, we are glad you're back, honey.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We missed you.
It's good to be back. All right. All right.
The emergency was Amanda had an appointment like at the house at like 11, right in the middle of this. So the babe told him a few minutes earlier, ah! They couldn't wait till the turkey egg is cooked.
That's okay.
All right.
It all worked out.
Let's
Moment
do
of
this.
truth. I want the creamy part.
I want the creamy part.
Well, someone's gotta have it.
That's a very fine texture.
Not gritty.
Like, it's very silky. I wouldn't call it creamy, but it's very silky.
They're good. They're very different. It's like a.
It's different as an egg can taste.
It's got a but it's got a lingering, filmy, creamy texture. It's a weird. It's not creamy, but that's how it lingers on your tongue.
Okay, maybe I can see that a little bit. Yeah, they are definitely
Caleb's like, give me more.
Different.
I'm gonna lick that plate.
I can see why they're Caleb's favorites.
The pepper added a nice.
Okay, so now we are getting ready for our goose eggs. Our final test of the day. But these are gonna take up just about all the space in this pan. Trying to get up on the edges a little bit with the butter. There we go. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Grab them.
The moment of truth.
You crack me up.
I love a good egg yolk.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, sharp.
Whoa.
They have a very thin white compared to the others. Like a lot of it, and it's thin. Ow, sharp. Those are not small. Get our salt and our pepper. Now we have been eating on some of these goose eggs, and there is a little bit of a challenge with seasoning them because the yolk is so large.
For perspective, this is how large the yolk is. Like that's big.
That is large.
The chicken egg was about to there.
Right, but it's also, I mean, it's also like this tall in the pan.
True story.
It is not a small egg. But because the yolks are so big, you end up seasoning the outside of it and the inside can be a little bit bland. So you want to go a little heavier handed on the seasonings. Only on the yolk though, because like I said, the white is more thin and runny. So you can very easily over season your whites, but under season your yolks.
It's kind of the perfect egg for someone who likes over easy or really runny yolks and
Yes.
like almost like a soft boiled egg.
Now, in a larger pan, it is like the whites will overcook very quickly, long before your yolks are done. So I'm trying them here in the smaller pan to help keep the whites deeper so they take a little longer to cook. I'm not making any promises on this.
If you need a professional, I can show you how it's done.
Okay. Well, because it barely fits in here, there's a lot less room for error. All right, I'll get it right.
I believe in you. So does everyone. We're rooting for you, honey. Ooh, not too shabby. Well done. I don't even think you broke the yolks.
That would maybe be the first time that I flipped one and didn't break it.
Well done. Wow.
That's a big egg. Or two.
That's awesome.
Alright.
Should we cut into it?
It's a circle. The whole thing.
It is. It's perfectly round because it fit all in the pan.
So should we cut it in half first?
Oh, you want to go cut it this way first between them?
I guess. Oh, you got a little
Okay.
into the yolk.
Well, we're gonna separate them a little bit so that when we cut them, we can see. You ready?
I think you already.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. That's very yolk-like. Yes. It's very yolky.
That one seems to be maybe a little bit less cooked.
Volcano.
All right.
Here we go.
It took a lot of cutting to make that all into bite-sized
I mean,
pieces.
like you said, each egg is like the equivalent of 3, right?
Yes. So, all right, moment of truth. You ready?
Yep.
Dip it in the yolk over here.
Oh.
It might be hot still. Be careful. It definitely has a thicker yolk. I don't even know if I would quite call it creamy. It's almost tacky.
It's good.
It is.
I don't think any of them struck me as like
Creamy.
a bad flavor or texture. They're just very different.
They are different. What's great about the goose egg is that because it does have all that white, you can kind of, if you're a big fan of the yolk, you can take a bite of the white and swap it through all the yolk slurry, and you get that flavor with every bite. But it is definitely a stickier egg.
You can have the last one. Poor starving child.
Now the reason Audrey is not here doing this test is 'cause she's not a fan of eggs in general, so I don't think
Broken is this girl?
so I don't think that she would particularly enjoy this experiment
She'd
today.
be sitting here like this. They're trying to murder me. But that's all right. We love her anyway and hope to raise her right on the next try, I guess.
But anyway, you have the goose egg. It's very different in texture, but you know what? You are not going to go hungry if you eat goose eggs.
No, they're great. Well, that was a really cool experience.
It was actually.
I don't think we've done, well, that's the first time I've had a turkey egg. Caleb's apparently a veteran.
Yes, Caleb.
That was my third turkey egg.
Very nice, very nice. Overall, I think all of them were edible, right? All of them were good.
They were all good.
I didn't have a specific one I disliked the most.
I did not like any of them.
You
I
did
love
not-
them all.
You did not like any of them.
All right, well, that's good to know. Let's talk about what is your favorite one. If you had to
Turkey
pick
egg,
one,
easily.
let me guess. Caleb's is the turkey egg. All right, okay, that's good to know. So your favorite is the turkey egg. Do you have a favorite, Nathan?
Either the turkey or the goose, either the turkey or the goose egg.
Okay, all right. Mima?
The turkey egg was really good. Very fine
Turkey
flavor
tea.
to it.
It was very silky.
Well, Amanda?
Turkey was my favorite too.
Really? Okay.
What was yours?
You know, it might just be because I love the giant factor. I like the goose egg. I also really like the guinea egg. Like if
Guinea egg was really good.
I mean, the chicken egg's just classic egg. There's not a whole lot of
Well, part of it is just a factor of you're
being
just so
different.
used to it.
Yeah. So what I liked about the guinea egg was how creamy it is. But my goodness, you need a dozen of them to feed yourself.
Well,
Like-
to feed you.
No, I think I'd probably have to eat like 5 or 6 of them just to like make a breakfast. So
Which, I mean, like I said, we've heard that our guineas are laying particularly small eggs.
interesting. Okay.
It may just be that our birds are young and that their eggs will get a little bit larger as they mature. So that may be less of an issue, but they're probably not going to get a whole lot bigger.
Well, for you team turkey folks, I thought that
Team
fine
turkey.
texture was real good.
Now see, what we need to do is develop a commercial turkey breed that lays eggs year round.
Oh yeah.
Rather than
Well, how does that work?
seasonally.
So turkeys only lay in like the spring, late winter, spring?
Turkeys are more seasonal layers. They're not going to lay eggs as regularly as a chicken or even ducks that are bred for laying eggs. It's just they're not going to do that. They're just not built for it.
Well, you know, that's how it goes.
It is.
We'll enjoy them when they have
We
them.
enjoy them while we have them.
We are also going to start incubating some soon, so we'll have to share that coming up. I guess we don't get to eat all the turkey eggs.
It's certainly been very eventful with the new life on the farm and getting to taste all the different eggs because we're getting all of those at the farm. So we're pretty excited. But
Yes.
now we get to watch the babies grow.
I'm very excited about that baby
I
cat.
love babies.
The baby goat.
And the baby
Obviously, we would have
turkeys.
preferred little girls, but we're going to have to get over that, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to
I'm
get
gonna
over
have
that.
to get over that. Every year it's the thing. You can't act disappointed that it's a boy. But I am.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. As always, this is your country nerd with a goat herd and a baby cow.
And a chicken herd.
And a chicken
And
flock.
a
And a
guinea
baby goat.
herd. And
And a
a
bull.
goose herd. And
Flock.
A guinea herd.
We got
turkey
lots
herd.
of things.
All the things.
All the things.
You can grow
Where
you're
you're
planted.
planted.
Even if you're a chicken.
Or
And
guinea.
it's hard to bury them up to
Or
the
goose.
ankles.
Or
You
turkey.
just gotta pull their feet out. I can give you some lessons on flipping eggs if you want. I got this.